Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video review of the iEGrow Bluetooth speaker, which also dubs as a remote shutter key for selfies. It also has an integrated radio function, which works quite well as a lanyard. It features a pretty cool design, and for all these features, it's priced at under $20, which is extremely inexpensive, and you can pick it up directly through Amazon.com, and it comes in many different colors. We have the blue version here for review purposes. On the side, you have access to some of the controls and features. So that includes compatibility with Android and iOS. You have the ability to play back sound. There's also a micro SD card slot, so you can insert a card and then play back tunes. It reads any MP3 files, so it's also a MP3 player dedicated by itself. On the back, there's some more specs about the unit, including the weight. The range of the Bluetooth is around 10 meters or so, and you have Bluetooth version 3.0, and it fully charges in around 2 hours. The battery capacity is rated at 400 milliamp hours, and there's also a system warning on the bottom there. So pretty simple in terms of the presentation. In the box, we have access to the actual radio with the attached lanyard, and we also have some of the accessories. There is a quick start guide / manual that documents the various functions. It could be a bit more dense because there are so many features on here. This could be, again, added to. There's also the cable, which is kind of unique. You have access to a micro USB tip for charging the Bluetooth speaker / radio / multifunction device. The other side can be plugged into a computer. There isn't an AC adapter that's included. There's also a 3.5mm jack that can be plugged into an audio source. So if I don't have Bluetooth on my phone, if I don't have Bluetooth on my MP3 player, I can plug this in and still use this as a speaker in a traditional format. Finally, here is the radio. Again, it comes in multiple colors, so you can customize it, and it has a pretty funky shape. It's definitely very small and portable, has almost an egg-like form factor that's rounded and easy to hold. The front features the mono speaker. This is not a stereo speaker, even though it can get pretty loud, and there is a hollow center, which allows you to, I guess, hold it using one hand or to grip it better, although it serves no other purpose. There is an LED light around the ring, which makes it look pretty cool in the dark, but again, there isn't a fan or, a bladeless fan or anything like that. On the top, you have access to all the buttons and controls. They're tactile and fairly responsive. You have access to the mode key that cycles through the various functions. You have the ability to change the volume up and down. On the left spine, you have access to the power on-off switch. There's also a lanyard, which is slightly slanted. It's pretty nice, nicely constructed. It's crafted out of rubber, so it's very stretchy. It feels like it's going to last. You can wear it around your neck. On the other side, you have access to a microphone for placing voice calls through speakerphone. There's also a micro SD card slot for playing back your MP3 songs. There's something else on the other side, so a pretty simple design, and it basically sits onto the floor if you do have it on the table and playing back music. So design-wise, it's a little bit quirky, but I think it's pretty cool as well. And if you have a pencil or something, you can stick it through this hole and have it propped at the angle like so. So a highlighter to give you guys an example of that. This can now be propped up for listening to music at a better slanted angles. This is an application of this design. Next, I'm going to go over some of the features. If I turn this on, it's going to enter the Bluetooth pairing mode. There's going to be flashing lights here.
Enter to Bluetooth.
So there's going to be voice-guided prompts as well, which is something that unfortunately can't be turned off. So if you don't like that, that's something that's fixed on here. We are in the current pairing mode. The phone is now connected to the speaker. I'm going to play back a quick song to give you guys a demo of the quality here. I will turn up the volume on the phone. You can also change the volume directly on the speaker itself. You also have the ability to play or pause the music by tapping on this key over here. And it does a pretty good job of pausing your music and playing it back. It takes a few seconds for things to react, but it does work. And overall, I have to say that the sound quality was a lot better than expected. In fact, there's actually a bit of bass in the background as well. It thumps and creates a punch in the music, which I didn't think would be there for such a small speaker that is so inexpensive in price. Turn down the volume a little bit, you can hear that the audio clarity is also quite good. It's actually excellent. And if you turn the volume all the way down, there isn't too much static or distortion in the background either, which is another aspect I did not expect out of a Bluetooth speaker that's this inexpensive and this small. So sound quality actually, again, exceeded my expectations. So it's perfect for playing back songs if you're watching a video, watching a movie, listening to music, and sharing it with friends and family, since it's so portable and easy to take with you onto a keychain or wearing it around your neck. So there are a lot of different applications you can use it for, and it works very nicely for that. Let's go over some of the other functions on here next. I will tap on the mode key there once.
Enter radio in plane.
So now we are in the radio mode. It's going to try and find a channel. So you can see it's now playing back a song. I can also go next to change the channel. I can tap on the next key for a few seconds so it finds a stronger channel, and that might take a few seconds, but overall it definitely does work, and you can definitely get a few hi-fi channels as well. So that's another application that works pretty nicely. Auxiliary mode is playing back music using a plugged-in source, so I have to use the micro USB cable that's included with the 3.5mm jack by plugging it into an MP3 player or something like that. Audio quality using the auxiliary jack is as good as the Bluetooth mode. There's even less distortion in the background, so it's even clearer, which is good. And finally, if I tap on mode for a few seconds longer, it goes into the selfie mode, and then I can tap on the keys here to take a picture using my smartphone. It works pretty nicely. Some phones might not support it, so you have to install an app first, but it's a nice feature to have nonetheless. And that's all the core functions on here. There's also a fifth mode for playing back songs using the micro SD card slot, and that works as you expected. As long as the files are in the MP3 format, you should be fine. Battery life is also quite decent. I received roughly 1 week of usage in the speaker before I need to recharge it again, and recharging it only takes 2 hours, so there's no complaints in that department. In terms of the connection range for Bluetooth, it's around 10 meters or so, and that's roughly accurate, I would say. So at the end of the day, I was highly impressed by the iEGrow Bluetooth speaker that also dubs as a selfie key, also as a radio, and many other features stacked into this one package. It's very small, audio quality is excellent, and it's a great value for the money. To learn more information about this product, be sure to read our full written review. This has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS.